5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Would you look at the time? It is Topher time. What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday. You've survived the start of your week. We are back. Today is day 20. Day 20 of streaming every single day until we raise $1,000 for charity. Thus far, we've raised just shy of $750, 3/4 of our goal. Thank you so much to everyone that's donated thus far. It truly does mean the world to me that you'd support me in the content, and obviously we're supporting such an amazing cause. We are streaming and we are raising money and supporting Safe in Our World. It is a charity whose mission it is to raise mental health awareness in the gaming community. They do some phenomenal work. Mental health is so important. Let this be your reminder. I said this in a social media post I made today to promote the streams, right? Let this be your reminder. It is okay to not be okay, and you are never alone. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I don't care if we've never spoken before, if we speak every day, or maybe we've only spoken a couple of times. If you ever need someone to talk to, please always reach out. With that said, we are back in Radical Red today, which I'm very excited to get back to because this run is cracked out of its mind. And we get some good encounters. We get a bunch of encounters, hidden abilities, and evolutions now. Last we left off, we just got to Celadon. I'm pretty sure the last thing we did was get Route 7. So we get our Celadon and Static, right? We get Route 16. We get our eggs, and then we get hidden abilities. And so it's a really good day. I do think we are on quite the run. So let's grab this and that. And then we have how many badges? 3. So it should be nighttime. Let's turn off our infinite repel and grab. Ooh, we will take Glaceon, especially right before Erica. Should have known it wasn't going to be that easy. I think we just throw balls at it, right? Let's get the speed up going. Just because we don't want it to die to Sandstorm. Oh, we get the crit capture. Sweet. We will name this. What should we name this? We're gonna name this Peebles. Glaceon, what you got going on? Aerial 8. Okay, interesting. Let's run in here. Grab T. Probably got leftovers too. All right, Celadon Static is Hypno. We don't need more psychic types. Let's get some eggs. We usually go one of each, a red, a blue, and a green. Yeah, we really don't need more psychic types, especially Illuminate is not very good. Between Delphox and Mewtwo and Armarouge, we don't need more psychic. Ranguru. Give you the T. And then let's hatch an egg here in Saffron. I just got my Delphox in ZA. I've been playing so much Legend ZA. It is such a fun game. Buy our dream patches. That should be plenty. Long egg. We like that. Another psychic type. Yeah, but he's actually just me, a slow king. Illusion. You know, if he was a faster Pokemon, we'd take it, but pretty slow. Really, CTC is back. Or Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's not going to be as broken as Intimidate, but Inner Focus, we'll take it. Can't be intimidated, actually. It's pretty funny. We had that Intimidate Tinglu a couple runs back. That thing was crazy. And Fez and Dippity. We got a Goose with Speed Boost. 99 base speed, that's actually a really good ability for it. It doesn't get like Calm Mind or Sword Stance, like any kind of setup. We will take a Speed Boost mod. Is it ability time or no? We need some evolutions, right? So we do Link Cable, excuse me. Dusk Stone. Ice Stone. Level up. And when do you evolve? Although I don't know if we want to, right? Speed Boost, Bisharp, Eviolite is pretty nutty. Link Cable, Dusk Stone, Ice Stone. Let's grab a rare candy. And do Gene. Leech Seed instead of... I actually love this moveset. We go shopping. Right, let's grab some timer balls. We'll grab some nest balls. We'll grab some dive, some net. Definitely want dusk. We'll grab fast, level, and heavy. And then you give me play rough. And this is what we wanted, right? We want a ice stone, 2 link cables, and a dusk. So we'll do dusk stone. Link cable. Link cable. And ice stone. Icicle spear will take over Fury Swipes. Alright. We'll just grab Hypno, I guess. And then let me pull my dock up. And then we just start taking some notey notes. On our abilities. So Magmortar has Surge Surfer. Mortar. That's not how you spell. Surge Surfer. Ooh. Gigalith with Tough Claws, we take those. Chandelure with Regenerator. It doesn't get like pivot moves, but we'll take that. Water Muni's always good. Sand Slash with Dry Skin. Another Surge Surfer from Parasect. And Hypno with Eliminate. Alright, we'll do, as always, we'll do Ability Pills, then Dream Patches. Berserk. Good ability on you. Cheek Pouch. 2 good abilities on you. Hyper Cutter and... Cutter will take Regenerator, nothing. Moxie. Definitely better than Surge Surfer and Parasitic Waste. Not sure what to do there. Let's look. Parental Bond. Wrong way. Take Tough Claws for now. Guts. Regenerator is probably the best thing we have there. Prankster. Yeah. Beast Boost and Moxie. We'll leave it as Moxie for now. And then the Hadron Engine. So we have some synergy, right, with Surge Surfer and Hadron Engine now. Okay, let's put you up here. There we go. Just for my own neuroticism. Let's check some other abilities. This literally is the run. I feel it in my bones. Tapu Bulu with Iron Fist. I don't think he gets another ability. We have Armarouge. I think I spelled that right. With Solar Power. Zeb Strika Sand Spit. Need a better ability on you. Oranguru has Fatal Precision, which is decent. And our Magearna. So broken with Heat Proof. And then Mewtwo. Magnapul. If we can get a good ability on Mewtwo. Literally going to be Joker. Perish Body. I think I'd rather Solar Power just because I'm going to forget. Another Perish Body. Wow. But I mean, we have like Volt Switch, right? So we can Perish Body Volt Switch. Snow Warning. I mean, it's Weather Control. And then nothing. Pressure. I will keep Iron Fist. Valiant Shield. Yeah. More surging. More surfing on surges. Pick up. Nothing and Sniper. Definitely better than Magnapul, right? Next up is this batch. See what they got right now so I can write it down. I really should start writing it down as I go, but you know. Slowking has Illusion. Toucannon has Super Lock. The Sid UI has Minus, which is a minus ability. Our Unknown has Neuroforce. Our Salazzle Water Bubble. And our Furret has Reckless. I mean, like, Reckless Double Edge is a thing. Liquid Voice. Ooh, do you get, like, Hyper Voice? Stab on that? Let's take that over Illusion, because you're slow. More Electric Surging. And Sandtail. Okay. E exit, no thanks. Primal armor. We'll take that for now. Magician. It's better than minus. Super lock. I think we'll take Neuroforce. Chlorophyll. And nothing. So not a lot of good ones there. We want this group to hit. Well, we want all of them to hit, but like, especially now we're looking at a couple of legendaries, a couple of paradox. Glaceon is super bulky. Avalug's crazy bulk. Dude, Guts Body Press is gonna go crazy. Alright, we have our Iron Treads with Analytic. There we go, couldn't spell. Avalug with Guts. Glaceon has Aerial 8. Fez and Dipity has Speed Boost. Ting-Lu with Inner Focus. I think it gets one more. Wishcash with Inner Focus. I don't think Iron Treads gets anything else. Or I think it's stuck. Torrent. Definitely like Guts better. Nothing. 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 Dream Patches. Nothing. Oh my god. Valiant Shield. As if this thing wasn't a physical wall enough, right? Swarm. So yeah, we take Aerial 8. Gale Wings. Speed Boost is just better. Nothing and Shadow Tag. Take that over Inner Focus on you. I mean, we'll check these. We'll store the ones we've already checked. Alright, so we got Bisharp with Speed Boost. We got Ursaluna with Bull Rush. And Delphox, Sword of Ruin. Okay. Ability Pill, Cheek Pouch. Nothing. Oops. Nothing. Damn. Yeah, we take Speed Boost. Nothing. Protein! Okay, hold on. Protein is... This Delphox is cracked. Sword of Ruin, Psyshock, and Protein. Let's head back to the Pokemon Center, and then we'll prep for Erica. We got some good abilities. We got some cracked mobs. If this ain't the run, I don't know what is, I'll be honest. Alright. Erica time. Do we have anyone that can just set up and sweep? Toucannon, maybe. Unironically, Toucannon might. Let's see what this Toucan Sam's got going on. Let's get it to level cat. And then what moves do you got? Right, because we can beat our wings dually. We have Beak Blast to burn some things. And Primal Armor goes crazy. Does it have any way to get faster? Does it get like agility? Did I miss it? No, it just has Screech and Feather Dance as setup. No, so this thing isn't a setup sweeper. Flying types generally do really well. We'll probably still bring it if we don't find a sweeper. Or even if we do, we probably still pack it in the back, right? I'm not seeing many sweeps. You don't have a way to get faster or stronger, right, Magmortar? All right, because you got the parental bond, which we like, because we don't have to worry about sashes. But homie is kind of slow. I mean, the 60% chance to burn on a lot of our moves is crazy work. But not a setup sweeper either. I don't think we have one. Right? Because who were our speed boosters, right? It's Bisharp can go fast. And Pheasantipity. Does Pheasantipity have any setup? The high horsepower from Rillaboom doesn't make it work. Alright, so we gotta do this the old-fashioned way, which is fine. It's just a little bit scarier, right? Because we gotta deal with Rillaboom first, who's 43, Jolly, Grassy Surge, Terrain Extender. Grassy Glide, U-turn, high horsepower, and Drain Punch. Now, what do we want to do to this Rillaboom? Ideally, we want maybe a terrain setter. Get rid of the grassy terrain, slow him down. We would need somebody slower to set the terrain. Or someone naturally faster to use the move, right? Who are our terrain setters that can sit in here comfortably? Hypno, but the U-turn hurts. Terrain setting. Toucannon sets the terrain. Good lead, actually. Toucannon's a really good lead. It does set the electric terrain for the Electro, though, which isn't good. And he just hard swaps into it, probably. We don't like that. Never mind. What up, Jelly? We never bring Whiscash, so let's just put that in our party for the moment so that we can look at this. How fast does it... Havok's gotta get so fast. Never mind, it's not real. To sweep. That's not real. Salazzle's got the water bubble. I mean, what if we just led you and fire moved, right? Like, what is it gonna do to us? If we Delphox at 44, we outspeed. We're base 104. So everything we naturally outspeed, we will always outspeed. Everything we don't, we never will. So we can go Modest, Protean, just like Flamethrower. Doesn't naturally kill. Wow. We would need to go Charcoal. Do we have anything stronger? What am I saying? It's literally Flamethrower. We don't even have Flamethrower. Okay, so that's not an option to lead. What about Shandy? Chandelure at 44 would need to be timid and doesn't outspeed, and high horsepower does way too much damage for us to be comfortable. Do we get any setup now, finally, with Magearna? Let's take a peek. If Defense Curl is the only setup we get. Eventually, this thing is going to be super cracked with the stored power set. Armor, how fast are you? Not fast enough. Magmortar would be fast. Let's look at that. Magmortar at 44 with Lava Plume and Parental Bond. Always kills. We'll probably end up going Modest and then just giving him some sort of berry. This is definitely... So Magmortar is our lead. Any other moves that might help here than Lava Plume and Scorching Sands? Let's look through our TMs really quick and see if there's anything else that helps us. Priority is always good. Especially to break Focus Sash. Anything else that we'd like better than that? We could Rock Tomb lower speed twice is cool. Psychic, Let's grab Rock Tomb. I know it's not going to do much damage, but just for speed control. And then we'll go Modest. And then looking at this, I think we just go lefties. Okay, so that's our lead. And now we need something for Meowscarada. Let's go Meow at level 43. Jolly Protein Focus Sash with Flower Trick, Knockoff, U-Turn, and Triple Axle. This thing is a menace to society. What do we want to do to it? I mean, Sandslash does okay. Especially we could Prankster Iron Defense. Low and Sandslash. 44. If we go no item, Adamant, Prankster, even if we hold the item, right? Even if, let's say, we go Citrus, nah, because Knockoff then does a good amount. So we'd go no item. Does literally nothing to us. And we can set up for free, right? We Iron Defense, go to +2. Yeah. Sandslash definitely sits pretty freely and comfortably in front of the Meowscarada, especially without the item. And don't you get Rapid Spin? Oh, you do. Prankster Spikes. Oh my god, this thing is cracked. Take Icicle Crash instead of Icicle Spear for this fight. Don't have Rapid Spin yet, but we're not at level cap. I want to go fast. When do you get it? Plus Spiky Shield. We never need to click Iron Head in this fight. So we'll do that moveset. Because we could Iron Spiky Shield. Let's change to Adamant. Alright, because we're naturally 65 speed. We're not speeding anything, yeah. Once we get the Iron Defense up, nothing really touches us on the physical side. We have a Spiky Shield. We can Prankster Iron Defense. We can Prankster get spikes up. Yeah, that feels really good. Venusaur. Mega. is level 44, ladies. 44, ladies, that's me. Delphox is my early suspicion. We'll check Sword of Ruin first. If we're modest, Sword of Ruin, Psyshock. Doesn't Oko. If we go Twisted Spoon, it still doesn't. Okay, so let's check Protean. Does even Psychic? Why does it do like no damage to you? You're so thick. Modest, thick fat with Giga Drain. Sludge Bomb. We can't go Twisted Spoon, right? We would need to go Safety Goggles. Sleep Powder and Earth Power. We could go like Protean Mystical Fire does nothing. What do we want to do? Roll M's. Are they up? Toucannon does pretty well. Right, if we go Toucannon 44, right? If we go Jolly, do we outspeed? No. So we would just go like Adamant. That does too much for me to be comfortable. Never mind. Yeah, up 3-1. Sick. But now, 44, ladies, that's me. Does a ton, and we are never outspeeding. Yeah, keep me posted on that game. You're never outspeeding, right? No. But you're thick. Oranguru still does like half. Mewtwo. 44. Still takes so much damage from Sludge Bomb. But Psychic doesn't take you out. Mewtwo has Sniper. Modest has a 31% chance. There's like nothing taking this thing out. I think maybe we go Delphox just because I like the Protean play to play with the AI. Especially against stuff we outspeed. Alright, base 104, so we go Modest, Protean, Psychic, and it does 2-shot, and then Sludge Bomb would do nothing. Alright, if we were pure Psychic, yeah, it still does a good amount. Why did I even type that in? Let's go Fire. What if I just went, and then, because of Protein, we go Pure Fire. And then Earth Power does a ton. Then we Psychic and kind of play with the AI, get it down to -1. Like, nothing feels great for Venusaur. I think it's probably the best we're gonna do. Is Modest Delphox. Mid-7th, by the way, Gossman came in from the pen. Yeah, I mean, all hands on deck, game 7, you know? We have to give it the safety goggles. Where are my safety goggles? Am I just blind? We did get this error. Oh, they're at the bottom. Yeah, I mean, you don't pitch to the dumper. Calcs, because now we want something for The Meganium poison does really well. Meganium, level 44. Thinking Salazzle's my early lead. Modest, Triage, Grassy Seed. Let's assume Grassy Terrain. Ancient Power. Walk, double play, intentional walk, walk, round up. Make him sweat. Dazzling Gleam. And Hidden Power. Fire. Nope, not fighting. Fire. Salazzle's my early lead. With just like Sludge Bomb, which I'm assuming it's going to have at this level. It doesn't right now, so let's make sure that it does. Move relearn. Where are your moves? My goodness, never mind. Not Salazzle. Could go with the Fezandipity. At level 44, we have Speed Boost. We'll go Modest. Lefties. You do nothing to me. Yeah. It's Fezandipity every time. Make you Modest. And then level you... Oops. There we go. Level you up. Move relearn. Let's get... Dude, your move pool is atrocious. Sure, we have Psychic on Delphox. Get your Draining Kiss. Let's give you Roost. Like Venoshock, I guess. It's still almost Oko's, even without being poisoned. Move relearn. Priority, I guess. Right, you're Poison Fairy. Would love Protect, but you don't earn it naturally, so. Even if we're what if we go Adamant Cross Poison? Is that crazy? It is, okay. I think we'll just leave that as the move set. And then item... Lefties. Okay, so that's our Meganium answer. Now for the hard one, which is the Electrode. Electrode is a certified problem. Because it's so dang fast, in the grassy terrain, naive. They gave it the Reckless ability for some reason, and a Life Orb. So Chloroblast and Explosion go crazy. Thunderbolt, Chloroblast, Hidden Power Ice for coverage, and then someone says boom. What is good for that? We need a special wall and something that can hit it super effective. Hypno, maybe? Like, we don't... The Explosion's the only thing it does... No, Chloroblast does a ton. Never mind. Even with... What was that ability? Hadron. Oh, yeah, no, we can't boost... Never mind. What about Chandelure? Can't explode on us, and we resist the Chloroblast. We'll never outspeed, but then if we just like flamethrower it, it dies instantly. So that's an option. That is an option. Are you slow? No, base 116. We're not outspeeding it. Why am I even thinking about it? Out of curiosity, how does Magearna do? Just because this thing is cracked. If we go like up in special defense, so if we go like calm nature, and then like draining kiss, and the ability is heat proof. Leftovers, we could just whittle. Alright, we win that war of attrition. So that's an option. Decidueye does pretty well. We would just need to give it a move to hit it. Dang, Chloroblast still does that much resisted. Never mind. Iron Treads. Let's look at that. Iron Treads. Especially because we have the analytic. Nah, Chloroblast would OHKO. And we can't Rindo. Yeah, I think it's our Magearna. We just whittle away at him. Magearna at 44. Calm Nature. Heat Proof. Lefties. Draining Kiss. Aurora Beam. Does really good damage. Electro Web. And Mirror Shot. Just seeing what does damage. It's like Aurora Beam, 2 shots. Yeah, this is our answer. And then I think we bring Toucannon solely because of the Bolt Beak. Right? Being able to come in and priority burn something is really, really good. And we'll just give it like the citrus berry, I guess. Alright, that's our team. Y'all know what to do. Oh no. Oh no, the game's crashing. Oh no, I think the game crashed. Oh no, when did we save last? Yeah, game crashed. When did we last save? Okay, we just started prepping. So, and we know what to do. Okay, that's not too bad. We just have to do the prep. That's not terrible. We know we want you. We had Magearna. We had the Toucannon and Pheasantipity. And it was in this order. We went Modest, Adamant, Modest, Calm, Adamant. Let's get everybody to level cap. And then items, right? We also got to make double check abilities: Parental Bond, Prankster, Protein, Speed Boost, Heat Proof, Prime Armor. Okay, cool. Let's get our lefties for you. We're already holding them. Did we go lefties on you? What did we give? Oh, it's safety goggles. You got lefties. Safety goggles here. Drew, no item. Move, relearn. We want Scorching Sands instead of Clear Smog. We want Lava Plume instead of Fire Punch. We want... Honestly, Smog for the ability to poison is pretty cool. And then we wanted Rock Tomb, right, for speed control. Because of the parental bond. Drew, we had Icicle Crash instead of Icicle Spear. We had Spikes instead of Slash. And then we had Spiky Shield instead of Iron Head. We're going to be saving way more often now. Springer home run? Oh my gosh. That's nutty. Let's get Psychic instead of Psy Shock. And then we're good. We want Quick Attack. What else did we give the Pheasantipity? We gave it Draining Kiss. We gave it Roost. We gave it Venoshock. There we go. And then we gave Screech. No. I think we just gave it Dual Wing Beat, and that was kind of it. Instant Pluck, and then we just kind of ran. Alright, nothing else we need on Toucannon. Steel does not do well. We'd never need to click Brick Break. It's fine. Alright, we're back. Quick, I'm just going to run through making sure we have the right team, and then we're going to go punch Erica in the teeth. Modest, Leftovers, Parental Bond, Scorching Stand, Smile, Rock Tomb, Lava Plume. Good. Icicle Crash, Iron Defense, Spike, Spiky Shield, Prankster, Adamant, no item. Modest, Safety Goggles, Protean, Psychic, Will-O-Wisp, Mystical Fire, Shadow Ball, Draining Kiss, Quick Attack, Venoshock, Roost, Speed Boost, Modest, Lefties, Calm, Leftovers, Heat Proof, Mirror Shot, Electro, Draining Kiss, Aurora Beam, good, Dueling Beat, Roost, Beat Blast, Rock Smash, Primal Armor, Adamant. Just need to give him a Citrus Berry. Right. Now we can say team. Hi, Armor Rouge. Enjoy Scorching Sands. Goodbye. So nice, we'll do it twice. Beanie! Either Flygon has Prankster or that was a speed tie. Goodbye. We'll switch here. Even though we probably can stay in, like, well, there's no reason to. You know, Heat Proof should also prevent burn. IMO. Oh, also this thing has Magikarp because it's or an ability that can't let me lower its stats because its speed was not going down from Electro Web. We're gonna switch now. We'll do Sam. And Just do a wind beat. Graveler will switch into... Oh, nothing wants to take that. Goose. Stealth Rocks. One. Oh, it switched. Interesting. Very good for us that it switched. Let's go out in a Sage. Right, because now we can Mystical Fire. Be just pure Fire type. And then Psychic to be just Psychic type. Cool. Very easy, very shrimple. It's Erica time. Okay, Rillaboom. We just click Lava Plume and it dies. The Electrode comes in. Okay, we hard swap to Magearna. Oh, he just blows up. That solves so many of my problems. That's Psychic. Because now we eat, Yummy, and Psychic. Because that baits in the Meowscarada. Which we want, because then we can go into Drew. Yummy. Prankster Iron Defense. You're going to Flower Trick. It's fine. We're actually going to stall out the Grassy Terrain a little bit. Cool. And now Icicle Crash. Sash. Spiky Shield. Nah, Flower Trick. Alright. We can Icicle Crash again. And now it's the Meganium. Hard swap into Goose. Yummy. Half a Venoshock. Literally, it's that shrimple. It's just that shrimple. People don't believe me when I tell them it's how shrimple it is. And I have to keep reminding them. No, like, literally, it's that shrimple. Alright, let's grab our usual suspects. Oh, Prankster Spike Setter is really good. Let's rock with this team for now. Now, chat, should we evolve the Bisharp? Speed Boost, Eviolite, Swords Dance. We have that's really freaking good. Or we can roll the dice on a King Gambit. Oh, we don't. That's not until after Geo. Never mind. But, still let me know. Should we evolve it? Ironhead. We're going to go special, right? Your physical attack's not great. Your base 130 special attack, so... When do you get any moves, Big Mama? Do you get, Scorching Sands? I don't think it can scorch the sand. You can bulldoze. And we have to get those TMs. Let's grab our TMs. Alright, Toxic, Ice Beam, Light Screen, Protect, Hyper Voice, T-Bolt, Reflect, Flamethrower, Energy Ball, Air Slash, Explosion, Shadow Claw, Gyro Ball, Knockoff, Dark Pulse, Sleep Talk, Scald, Poison Jab, Flash Cannon, Dragon Tail, Degleam, and a Scorching of the Sands. Prankster Toxic's funny as hell. Yeah. Get rid of Aurora Beam for Ice Beam. Ice Beam on you is really good for coverage. Light Screen, Protect. Protect Avoc to get our guts up. But I like this moveset. Oh, you get Hyper Voice. Okay. This thing is now officially a problem for everybody else. Iron Head and T-Bolt. Alright, we have the Bolt Beam now. on both of these guys. Dig, no. Psychic, we want, instead of Confusion. Breaking Brick, Snow, Reflect, Teleport, Flamethrower. Now we're cooking. Crisco. Also put it on Buster for just all of the coverage. Yeah, we want Flash Cannon instead of Mirror Shot. And I guess we take Volt Switch, right? No, we want Draining Kiss. Never mind. Talk myself out of it immediately. I like the recovery. I guess we don't need Ice Beam if it's on Buster and we have our Ice types, right? Which, now that I'm looking at it, we don't need this many Ice types on our team. Script Sandslash, Alf. Who do we add? Who do we add? Maybe, what do we have right now? Steel Fairy, Normal Ground, Psychic Fire, Ice, Psychic. Any common weaknesses there? You know what I should do? There's a website I know that's like a Nuzlocke tracker, and it will tell you if you have any weaknesses, like common weaknesses, like, and then what to add. So like if I add Ursa Luna, or I should say Blood, doesn't Ursa, it doesn't have the Blood Moon, but that's kind of fine because it's still the same typing. Delphox. We have Avalugg and Mewtwo. Okay. According to this, team, your team is missing coverage. You should add Grass, Water, or Dragon. Because we are pretty weak to Fire, it says, because I guess the Magearna and the Avalugg. We have more than 2 weaknesses. Water is the only thing we have 2 weaknesses to that we don't also have a resistance to. Well, and Ground. We don't have any good water types. Hugging Balls and Strikes on a backwards K, but it was a strike. Suarez nearly gets tossed. At least he got tossed, and I was going to go crazy. So we said Water, Grass, or Dragon. We don't have any Dragons. Our only water type is Wishcash, and our only grass type is Decidueye. Like if I add, it doesn't super matter, right? Let's just say for the sake of the argument we add Decidueye, right? What is it gonna say about my team now? That we're really weak to fire. And we have resistance to every type, but we have poor coverage against fire, water, ground, ghost, dark. Should we grab Bisharp instead? Bisharp. Man, we're just so weak to fire now. And ground still. It doesn't matter. I should just grab something and then we run. What do I not have to level up? Well, you know what? Let's grab Parasect because it's at the cap and it has Spore. So, do we have any more leftovers? We do have 1. There we go. We're just going to do that. And then we have to take on the Marowak, which is a little scary. Because it gets the Omni boost. Marowak. Alolan Marowak at 44. Adamant, Bone Zone, Thick Club. And it's +1 across the board. It is Omni boosted. What do we want to do to that? Right, what do we want to do to an Omni boosted Marowak? That's going to have Shadow Bone, Bone Meringue. What else does it have? Oops, this is not what I wanted. I want you. And then I want... Why am I zoomed? There we go. Mini bosses. Okay. Fire Punch, Thunder Punch again. Just had to check the moves. We don't need to leave him up the entire time. I just didn't remember his other two moves. It's those two. We definitely don't want Magearna. It was just left up there. We ideally want something that is going to outspeed and can knock off without taking too much damage. Does Ting Lu get knockoff? Do we know if Ting Lu gets knockoff? Because if so, it's a pretty good lead. Like, I know it's slower, but it's fat as hell. Let's see if Ting Lu gets knockoff. Because if so, super easy what we do. Does it get it naturally? No. It does get bad tantrum, which we like. TMs. Doesn't get knockoff. Mewtwo gets knockoff, but then the Shadow Bone hurts a lot. A slash bringing slasher. We don't have a ton of knockoff users. We either need to knock off or Oko the thing, but I doubt we can do that. What if we go Delphox with Dark? Does Delphox get Dark Pulse? Definitely gets Shadow Ball, but if we go Modest, Protean, Dark Pulse, that's the wrong thing. I'll hold like Black Glasses just for bonus damage, I guess. Dark Pulse. It's an 18% chance. Wait, plus then we get Stab. Shadow Ball. That's an option. If Delphox gets it, I think we run that. Does it get Dark Pulse? Oh, it doesn't get Dark Pulse. Never mind. Back to our original plan of knockoff. You're analytic, but take way too much damage from too many moves. I guess we have to look at like who are our knockoff users, right? That we feel comfortable with. Does Toucannon get knockoff? Does Hypno? No. You get knockoff plus Eviolite. We'll look at it. Does Bulu get? No. Does a Rangaroo get knockoff? That's a good one to look at. We know Mewtwo does. Does Descend? Let's look at those. Do any of those get knockoff? Okay, so they do. So let's look at each of them and see what we got here. We got Toucannon at 47. If we go Jolly, we don't outspeed, so we can go Adamant. Primal Armor, we still take too much damage. Fish Sharp. Adamant. 47. Oh, if we go Jolly, we outspeed from the jump, which is nice. But we could just pack Protect, right, and go Adamant. We'd be +1. Eviolite, and then we'd outspeed and knock off the Thick Club. And then Fire Punch still does like half. Knock off. Let's see, Bone Club. Hello? Oh, it's the Thick Club. We do a ton of damage, survive, as long as we don't get burned, and then just like Night Slash. Alright, that's our game plan. We've considerably overthought the Bisharp. Like it's the Avalugg, but it's fine. I've said every Pokemon except for what we're trying to fight. The Marowak is what we're trying to fight. Let's get Protect. She is up near the top. There it is. Protect on you. Instead of Brick Break, because we can't hit it. Where's our rare candies? 1, 2, 3. If we're protecting, then we want to be Adamant. And let's relearn. We actually can't hit it with a lot. Nature change. Adamant. TMs. Where's knockoff? It's a thief. I mean, it does. Alright, let's assume we get a min roll, so it does like 70%, and then if it's holding no item. Yeah, it still does half, and we kill with 2 of those. So that's just our game plan. It's just lead with you, click protect, then click knockoff twice. It should also be daytime. Let's grab this. Okay, we'll swap. That's gross. And now we're burned. We're pre-burned, I should say. But we have to fight Geo. I completely prepped for the wrong thing. Oopsie. Sorry about that, chat. I just wasted so much time. Oh, I feel real dumb that we just wasted so much time. Team Rocket. Get over here. We've got to do the double battles. And yeah, wasted an absorbent amount of time. We are pre-burned, which is nice. So let's do this. And shrink this. Aerodactyl is going to be level 44. Going to be Jolly. Do we have any fake out users? I don't think we do. We have some Bolt Beakers. No fake out. Does Furret get fake out? Does our big Steppa get fake out? I don't want to put you in the box. We'll do that. Because if Big Steppa gets fake out, it might be viable. Also got to do this because I realize you guys cannot hear the music. There we go. OBS was like, does it get E speed? Fert gets E speed? Sure. But it's not fake out, so bad. We don't have anybody that's like immune to sleep, right? Or I guess we could set the psychics, set up the terrain, right? And then we don't have to worry about sleep. That could be good. Right, if we go like Hypno Hadron Engine. Or any other terrain setters. We had somebody with Electric Surge, right? Two Cannon was our Surger. Any other terrainers we didn't have now? Okay, that's fine. What do we want to do to this Aerodactyl? We need to break its focus sash and get rid of it. Ice Shard's gonna do a ton. Right, against an Avalug 47 Adamant Guts Burned. We're holding leftovers. Ice Shard. Does so much damage. We just have to tickle it and then Aerodactyl goes away. What we do have to worry about though is the Hypno doing big damage, right? So if it's level 44. Calm. Psychic. Knock off. And Shadow Ball. Yeah, we do eat. So we just need something else with some priority to take care of it. Right, we can go like maybe like Vacuum Wave on the Ursaluna. Ursaluna Blood Moon. 47 against the Aerodactyl. Which does Vacuum Wave do? Not enough. What if we went Modest? Does 20%. I think that's enough. Oops. Teehee. That's what I meant to do. We're gonna leave these jabronis. And then let's grab a good old Chesto Berry for you. So if these guys are in, also you're not burned. Oh no, so we'd have to wait a turn. Ugh. Or we can just go get pre-burned. Hold on. We can solve this problem. Alright, we click Curse. Get burned, and we run away. And then we just use like a potion. Cool. Problem solved. Yeah, so this is our lead. What comes in then? Probably the Granbull wants to come in. And then we need to take care of the Hypno. Oh, plus we have Bull Rush. Hold on. That only boosts attack, though. Eh. It definitely still takes out the Aerodactyl. It's just what do we do from there, right? Like Snarled is fun. Against Hypno. Would we outspeed? Actually, no, I don't even want to play with getting flinched. So no, never mind. That's a turn 2. We We don't have anybody that's like immune to sleep. And if these jabronis are in, yeah, Icicle Crash is just good. Because you don't have priority yet. You don't have like Sucker Punch. And I need to be holding UV light, so no. What do I want to do here? Who does well? I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to get Pokemon that I think do well. Magearna walls Granbull. Honestly, it also walls Obstagoon. Magearna, yeah, welcome aboard. Once... No, we're not going to bring you. Or you. Because you both don't... Mewtwo does well against the Granbull, and that's about it. I guess we'll bring it. Jay's win. Wow. Absolute massive. You know what, let's just grab Big Steppa, because if we need to E-speed something. I'm not going to overthink it, and we're just going to go. This team should be able to get the job done. Yeah, anybody but the Dodgers. Ice Shard, Vacuum Wave. Goodbye. He just goes for Psychic. Obstagoon comes in. Interesting. If we just Facade... How much does Vacuum Wave do? Obstagoon is level 43. Jolly. Vacuum Wave is going to do great damage. Honestly, I think I just want to get rid of the Obstagoon. Oh, alright, if I just Ice Shard and Vacuum Wave again. And get rid of it. Okay, we have to switch out Titanic now. Go to Magearna. And then I want to Snarl? Hyper Voice? Let's Snarl and lower the Hypno. Actually no. Let's Hyper Voice. Let's just get damage off. Yummy. Big damage. Drain Punch does a lot. Okay, we're gonna Flash Cannon and then switch to Sage. Goodbye, Granbull. Dark Void comes through. But it's just this thing, and it does, like, no damage, right? So we can just kind of sit here. So at least with Magearna can. Sage cannot. We can go back to Big Mama, though. No, we wake up. Good. Flash Cannon, good. Can't hit me with Shadow Ball. Snarl. And then Flash Cannon. Very easy, very shrimple. Roll Jays. We're going to store Big Steppa. And then let's grab this dude's egg. Rocket Hideout. We can grab Egg, which we can offer the Seattle Mariners in these trying times. And it's an Incineroar. No complaints here on Incineroar. Incineroar. According to probably one of the best Pokemon players ever, as far as VGC goes, it's the best thing to exist. Marvel Scale. Not a good ability for you, because you can't be burned. Anger Shell. Better than Marvel Scale. Like, nothing crazy there. Parting Shot is good, but grab Bisharp. Next double battle is the wheezing slacking, right? And so we need to get rid of the wheezing ASAP. And then the slacking we really don't have to worry about. So how do we get rid of wheezing without dying? Right? It's steel or it's ground. But it has a shaka berry, so it would need to be really strong ground. Or it is psychic. How does wheezing Galler level 40? It'll be level 42 minus 43. Had to do math. It'll be the bold ability. How much does Delphox level 47 psychic? Destroys your family lineage. Cool. But then we have to worry about the knockoff from slacking. Also level 43. Jolly. Not. Oops. Here. Knockoff. Even. Oh my gosh. Even without an item, it does like 60%. Dude, they even have extortion. That whole plot line was so fun. What can Oko without being destroyed by? I mean, I guess we just go like Culverberry, right? And then we're fine. Rather than help my dear friend, I'm talking to random locals. Obviously. People need help too. Pokemon go to sleep too. Where's the poison fighting ice grass? Am I dumb? Where's our dark resist? Where's our Culvers? There they are. What do we don't know how to read? And then we protect on everyone. You get protect. We're never clicking Shadow Ball in this fight. You get protect. Not clicking Flash Cannon in this fight. You get protect. Actually, let's see what the team is first before I keep going. But like those are ones that are probably coming. So who do we put next to Delphox to do damage to Senor Slacking? We don't really have a fighting type. We could just Incineroar Parting Shot is fun. Or we go, honestly, what could be fun is we put Magmortar there and we try to burn it. Right? We go like Scorching Sands, Parental Bond, and hope we get the burn. That could be fun. Anything better? I mean, we just put Magearna, right, and protect. And then, because Magearna has T-Bolt, destroys the Crobat. And then Dazzling Gleam does really well against Diplin. Yeah. So it's just Magearna. This fight should be pretty free. Let's fight this dude, though, and get Psychic Noise. Immediately switching. Switching again. Because I don't want to go to sleep. Psychic. Just stop. You have two Pokemon, okay. The other one's a Flabébé. Let's just go to Titanic. Yummy. Burn. Ice Shard. Plus, now that I'm burned, I can just heal up with items and then give it leftovers to counteract the burn damage. All of my leftovers are in the PC. Who else has leftovers? I want to give him the Big Mama as well. You have lefties. You have lefties. Stop that. And you have lefties. Give me that as well. Give. Move it to here. And then put away the flame orb. Give and give. Okay. Switch. You. And Magirna. Big Mama takes some lefties. Oops. Need to sort them first. There we go. Take some lefties. Colbert, lefty, Eviolite, leftovers. Cool. And then we should have like a couple of like potions or something we can just use. Cool. Psychic noise. Oops. Grab the black glasses. Max ether. Grab leech life. Let's punch this guy in the mouth real quick. I'm a psychic type now, so I'm not scared of you. Grab the lift key. Let's make sure we're Delphox is healed up. We don't want to use the Pokeball because we don't want to get rid of the burn on Avalugg. Very important burn for guts. As long as we can keep it, we're gonna. Let's grab Taunt TM. There's nothing up there worth going to get. We just come down to the 4th floor. And we fight this guy. Alright. Neutral. Gas is neutral. We just do that and then protect. Goes for the B-Slam. Ooh. We can't risk the protect and being paralyzed. So we just have to swap into Big Mama, and then we can T-Bolt. This is... Oh, I didn't pack protect. I'm not smart. Swap to Titanic, T-Bolt again. Okay. Iplin, this is the Truant turn, so we can Icicle Crash and D-Gleam. And then we hard swap to Big Mama. No, wait a minute, not Big Mama. Buster is what I wanted. And I'll protect on the attack turn. Cool. Truant turn now. We can Psychic. And I'll D-Gleam just for max Psychic's all we needed. Okay, very, very simple, very free. Do we have any other healing, or do I have to like run out and buy some? Because I will to keep the burn. We have berry juices we can use. It's fine. I'll use a berry here. I'll use a cherry. Cool. Okay. Next one is the Talonflame lead. We need to get rid of it before it can get Tailwind up. If we... Oh, no, it has low kick. How do we get rid of Talonflame before Tailwind? We do have a Fake Out user with Incineroar now. So we could Fake it out. And then, like, we could Rock Tomb with Magmortar. That feels good. Let's do that. Where's our rare candies? And we can just give Wolfie like a Culvert Berry, so in case it wants to low kick me, it can't. Yes, we take Fire Fang, but I really want Parting Shot. Yes, we take Double Kick. No. Ooh. You're a physical attacker, though. No. 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 Parting Shot like an egg move. I do want Darkest Lariat. Instead of Bite. We'll take Bulk Up instead of Double Kick. And then let's give it a Chopple. That's the wrong thing. Here we go. We want a Chapelle. And then we want Cannon with all of its levels, please. What item do we want to give it? I guess just lefties. It's got the Brock Tombing. Let's take out Talonflame. I am just going to double check to make sure it gets taken out. Because we are modest, and I don't want to run all the way back. Timid against the Mag Mortar. Modest. Parental Bond. Rock Tomb. Oh yeah, destroys him and his children. Very good, very good. And then from there, Magearna does the rest of the work. Again, we're not going to overthink. We just fake out Rock Tomb. Ceaseless Edge is fine. Toxicroak comes in. I want to switch into Magearna, and then I want to have my sand be super scorched. Because I forgot to give him Flamethrower instead of Lava Plume. That hurts. That hurts my soul. I mean, we're going to get through this pretty easily now, but that... Oh, wait, no, I'm not smart. Oh my god, it has Flamethrower. I'm not smart. Why did I stay in with Avalok? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh my god, why did I do that? I'm literally throwing. All I had to do was switch. That's all I had to do. Big Mama comes in, or Mewtwo comes in and walls it. That's all I had to do. I'm not smart. Oh my god. That thing was so good for the Haunch Crow. That one hurts. That one hurts a lot, chat. Nice ball. I want Ice Beam. Sludge Bomb and Thunderbolt. The Mewtwo should just destroy the entire family farm. If we're over 47. Modest. Sniper. Psychic. Yep. And the parental bond would have been so good for the Infernape. It always gives us problems. Super luck. Scope lens basically gets free crits. Night slash. Sucker punch. Drill peck. And heat wave. U2 is going to do a ton of work here. Just need to give it a Culberberry. In case it sits in front of the Haunch Crow. Right, we have T-Bolt. And Magearna is our backup plan. Magearna. 47. Calm. Heat proof. Leftovers. We just sit. D-Gleam destroys it. Cool. Infernape always makes me want to commit Seppuku. Infernape at level 46. Jolly, Blaze, Focus, Sash. Also, with ZA coming out, I was reading, the Sinnoh starters are now the only starters left in the game without any kind of special something else. Whether it's Gigantamax form, Mega Evolution, like any, different form. They're the only ones now with nothing. Okay, you're telling me you don't want Gigantamax? Or like Mega Infernape? Come on. Mega Monkey? You don't want Mega Monkey. Chandelure does really, really well against the Infernape. And then our Chandelure has what abilities again? Regenerator, Hypercutter, or Guts. We'd go Regenerator. 47. Even if he Swords Dances in front of us, still does about half. We're never outspeeding. Generator, Modest. Oh no, Pyro Ball still does a good amount, but. And we know we get Psychic to do good damage. The only problem is then the Focus Sash. What are our other options? Incineroar at 47. Adamant. With Anger Shell. And we can give it like a Citrus Berry to go back over half and then get it again. Right, if we go Fake Out. And then what do we want? This thing can definitely like Stomping Tantrum, right? It does pretty good damage. We need to go Choppleberry. And even then, if it Swords Dances, we're in deep doo-doo. So that's not a real option. Fire. Okay, let's do this. Fighting, no. Fighting, no. Hypno? Option. Okay. Electric, but we do have. Hold on a minute. If we because we have Primal Armor, we can give it a berry plus Dual Wing Beat. Fireball at +2 still, and close combat both still take me out, so never mind. Not an option. Fire, no. Chandelure we know is an option. Delphox. Does okay. We're never outspeeding, so we'd be modest. And what if we'll probably just go Sword of Ruin for this fight, I'm thinking. With Psy Shock. Would kill, but we just have no way of outspeeding then to chip it away and do the rest, right? And so 2 Pyro Balls, if it's Sword Stances, would kill. So that's not a real option. Fighting and fire, no. You're pretty squishy, and same problem. Fighting, no. Squishy, same problem, though. I mean, we could get the Valiant Shield boost, and we could clear Smog to get rid of its Sword Stances. That might be an option, honestly. Let's look at that. Armarouge. At 47. Modest. Valiant. What's it called in here? Dauntless Shield? Yeah. Same thing. Alright, so we're at +1. We know we learned Psychic. Yeah, this is our option. That's our answer. Ignore that other scene that you definitely I did not mean to click. Let's get our rare candies. Ooh, Calm Mind. We'll get rid of Wide Guard for now. Definitely want Flamethrower instead of Mystical Fire. Expanding Force. Ooh. I think we want Psychic instead, so I won't learn Expanding Force, but good to know. And let's grab Psychic. Instead of Willow. Okay. That's our Infernape answer. Now we want something for the Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan Mega 46. Jolly Parental Bond. Fake Out. Body Slam. Crunch. And Power Up Punch. Those types generally do well, especially if we can burn, because then we can burn it and then not really have to worry. Decidueye has some use. I don't know if it gets Willow. Who are our other ghosts? Chandelure's right here. It's just Chandelure every time. Right? 47. Regenerator. We don't have speed, though. So we'd have to go modest. Hulberberry. And then if we burn it, how much damage are we taking here? Burned. About 20%. I still think it's our best option. Let's get him leveled up. And we may have to go run and grab Willow if it doesn't already have it. It has Willow, okay. We are neutral. Does anybody have Dig? Get me out of here. You will have Dig. You don't have Dig? What are you good for? Surely you will have dig. What? If Sandslash doesn't have dig, I'm eating a shoe. Okay. I literally would have gotten a shoe and ate it on camera if Sandslash didn't have dig. Modest. We already know you're calm, which we want. We want you to be modest. We want you to be modest. Okay. Let's grab a Culberberry for you. And then any other just like coverage moves that we want on the Chandelure. Psychic is fine. We definitely want it to know Flamethrower instead of Flame Burst. We want it to know Protect to stall the Kangaskhan a little bit. Anything better than Psychic for this fight? Energy Ball? It's just in case we're in front of the Veluza, I guess. But again, if we're sitting in front of Veluza, we got bigger problems. Dark Pulse is just better than Psychic for this fight. Is it though? No, it's not. Okay, that's fine. Wait, did I see that right? You get Vacuum Wave? Oh, perfect for Infernape. Get rid of Clear Smog. Literally perfect for Infernape. Okay, so that's our Kangaskhan answer. Now we need Orthworm. It's just Delphox. I don't even need to calculate, right? You want a special attacking fire type. Here it is. We're bringing all three of them. And we're just going to give it a... Oh, we have Protein and we'll outspeed. So yeah, I literally don't need to change a thing on you. Lowest Flamethrower Protect. Actually, we do want to give it a better item. Let's just go Citrus. And then let's give it Shadow Ball. In case we want to go Goat. We could actually really... No, we have to switch in on the Fake Out, but we could fuck with the Kangaskhan heavy. And if Chandelure happens to faint, we could really mess with the AI, right? By protecting, making us a normal type, it'll want to click Power Up Punch or Body Slam, and then we just outspeed and click Shadow Ball and it can't hit us, and it'll want to click Crunch, so we protect, making us a normal type, and the cycle continues. But that is our Orthworm answer. I don't even need to calc it. And then Decidueye destroys... Although, don't we have a Dry Skin Mon? Who is our Dry Skin? Somebody had Dry Skin. Sandslash had Dry Skin. You know what? I'll look at it. Especially if the Veluza comes in and we want to set up a layer of spikes of big. Veluza at 46 is Jolly Sharpness Citrus with Aqua Cutter, Psycho Cut, Aqua Jet. How does it fare against Decidueye? We'll look at that first. 47. Psycho Cut does a ton. And if it gets the Filleaway off, it potentially kills. So let's look at Sandslash. Alola. 47. Dry Skin. Adamant. Even at +2, it doesn't do a lot. And we could Prankster go to +2 defense, and it really does nothing. So there's our answer. It's Sandslash. every single time with lefties. We just have to hope for no crits. Right, because it has the iron defense. We have spiky shield, we have that. We just need something other than Icicle Crash to actually be able to like do damage to it. We just need something to do damage. Ice Punch, no. Bulldoze, taller speed, eh. Aerial Ace, eh. Poison Jab, eh. Rock Slide, eh. Knock off. That'll do. That's the ticket. Or Shadow Claw is even better. Although if we can knock off the Citrus before it fillets away, that's better. And we want the rest of that moveset. Alright, that's our team. Everybody say team. Should hopefully be a very easy and very shrimple Geo. And we already did the calcs and knew how to run through the Marowak. Nidoking, we just click Psychic. Goodbye. Veluza comes in. Interesting. Mewtwo. 47. Modest. We outspeed. Thunderbolt does 80 to 95%. And even at +2, the most he's doing to me is not killing. So I just click Thunderbolt. And it's literally, it's free. Interesting decision, Geo. Kangaskhan is here. We swap to Lumiere every single time. And we Willow. Gets the double defense drop. Okay, we have to switch now. We'll go into Magearna because it does nothing. Yummy. Protect to stall. Wants to power up punch. Let's D-Gleam. And then protect to stall. And Draining Kiss. This Magearna is so unbelievably cracked. Hello, Infernape? What do you want to do here? Doesn't matter, we go to boss. We get our defense up. We Psychic to get you down to Sash. And then we Vacuum Wave. Honchkrow comes in. We go back to Magearna. Yummy. D-Gleam. Orthworm probably wants to Shed Tail or Earthquake. Let's find out. That's the best case scenario for us. Because we know this does nothing. And now the Orthworm is super weak. Let's protect. Earthquake was much scarier. And is much scarier. Because it does good damage to everyone. We'll use Buster as a pivot. And then Flamethrower. Literally easiest Giovanni of my life. Why am I doing any of this? I can just dig. Literally the easiest Geo ever. Let's just put you back. We grab Bisharp. We use this person to get him to level cap. And then we go kick the Marowak in the mouth. Why am I getting these items? I don't need them. I am so torn on if we should evolve Bisharp, because King Gambit's so good. But so is Eviolite's speed boost, especially because this thing gets Swords Dance. Might already have it at this level. No, but it does get everything else that we want, right? We want Night Slash and Sucker Punch and all these good moves. Which for this fight, I think we just want knockoff. We're not clicking Iron Head against it, it's fine. We'll just go all dark moves. Pain Split. Ooh, yummy. There's a recover on Mewtwo that we want. We have no shortage of fire types. We don't need Flamethrower. Do you get Rapid Spin finally? You don't. I mean, look at that. It wasn't even holding an item. We are going to switch against you, though, because that's a little scary. And just Deagling. Didn't want to risk the fighting move. You get the Omni Boost. We protect to make sure we outspeed. And then we knock off. And we Night Slash. It lived? Oh my god, but it threw and it went for Thunder Punch. How did it live that? Oh my god. It literally threw. I threw and Marowak said, don't worry about it. I got you covered. That was nutty. That should not have... We should not have lived. We don't deserve to have been alive right now. Oh my goodness. Let's quickly run through these guys. You could have first impression, then I would have been... Oh, if that Slytherin had first impression, we could have lost Mewtwo there. It's Servine! Who's that Pokemon? It's Servine! Hi, Vikavolt. This is Bug-type move .deck, but you do nothing to my Magearna. I'm cooler and better looking than you. We'll get my yellow. Bye. It has one Kartana. Hope it's the physical one, and then that's nutty. And Flapple. Goodbye. Coming, Mr. Fuji. Pause. Thank you for the Pokeflute. Chat, that's going to do it for today. Hope everybody had a wonderful evening and enjoyed the stream. Again, this is day 20 of streaming every day, raising money for Safe in Our World, a charity whose mission it is to raise mental health awareness in the gaming community. If you want to donate, you're watching the VOD, the link is down in the chat, or in the chat. It is in the description. Be sure to like, leave a comment, subscribe, follow, do all the things. It does help promote the content. Even if you can't support financially, that is a fantastic way to support the content and get it into the hands of more people and in front of more eyeballs. We will be back tomorrow at about 12:30 for more Radical Red, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.